ሰላም ጤና ይስጥልን ውድ የዲፕሎማሲ ሾው ፕሮግራማችን ተከታታዮች ለዛሬው ፕሮግራማችን የመረጥንላችሁ ሀገር አዘርባጃን ትባላለች። አዘርባጃን ምዕራባዊ የሀገሪቷ ክፍል በአውሮፓ እንዲሁም የምስራቁ የሀገሪቷ ክፍል ደግሞ በእስያ የሚገኝ ሲሆን 9.7 ሚሊዮን የህዝብ ብዛት ያላት ሀገር ናት። አዘርባጃን ስያሜዋን ያገኘችው በሺ ከሚቆጠሩ ዓመታት በፊት በቦታው ላይ ይኖሩ ከነበሩ ህዝቦች ስያሜ በመነሳት እንደሆነ ታሪኮች ይናገራሉ። ሩሲያ፣ ቱርክ፣ ጆርጂያ፣ አርሜኒያና ኢራን አዋሳኝ ሀገሮቿ ሲሆኑ እንደ አውሮፓውያን አቆጣጠር ከ1991 ዓመተ ምህረት በፊት የሶቪየት ህብረት አባል ሀገር ነበረች። እስኪ አሁን ደግሞ ባልደረባዬ ቤተልሔም ከአምባሳደር ኢልማን ጋር ያደረገችውን ቆይታ ተከታትለን እንመለስ። ጥሪያችንን አክብረው ስለመጡና የዲፕሎማሲ ፕሮግራማችን እንግዳ ስለሆኑ በጣም እናመሰግናለን። አምባሳደር እስቲ ራስዎትን ለተመልካቹ ያስተዋውቁልን።
First of all, Miss Betty, I would like to thank you for having me at this show.
በመጀመሪያ ስለጋበዛችሁኝ በጣም ማመስገን እፈልጋለሁ። ቤቲ ፕሮግራሙ ጥሩ መስመር ይዞ እየሄደ እንዳለ ይሰማኛል። ስሜ ኤልሞን አብዱላሂፍ ነው። በኢትዮጵያና በአፍሪካ ህብረት የአዘርባጃን አምባሳደር ነኝ።
Elmon Abdullayev and I am ambassador of Azerbaijan.
ስለ ቤተሰቦ ትንሽ ይንገሩን እስቲ። ብቻዎትን ነው የመጡት ወይስ ከቤተሰብ ጋር? መቼ ነበር ወደ ኢትዮጵያ ለመጀመሪያ ጊዜ የመጡት?
First time I came to Ethiopia, it was December 2014.
ለመጀመሪያ ጊዜ ኢትዮጵያ የመጣሁት ዲሴምበር 21 2014 ሲሆን የነበሩኝን ምስክሮች ለማቅረብ ነበር። እሱን ተከትሎ ቀጣዮቹን እርምጃዎች መውሰድ ጀመርን። ኤምባሲውን ከማቋቋም ጀምሮ በድጋሜ ማርች 2015 ተመልሼ መጣሁ። ከዛም በአንድ ወር ውስጥ ስራ ጀመርን። ወደ ተግባርም መግባት ችለናል። ከቤተሰቤ ጋር ነው የመጣሁት። አግብቼ የሁለት ልጆች አባት ነኝ፣ አንድ ወንድና አንድ ሴት። ከቤተሰቤ ጋር እዚህ መኖር ከጀመርን 3 ዓመት ሆነን አሁን።
So we've been here with the family since 3 years now.
በኢትዮጵያ የመጀመሪያው የአዘርባጃን አምባሳደር በመሆኑ ምን ተሰማዎት?
First of all, it's a huge responsibility. And of course, it's a big honor to set up the embassy. You know, I think I have been quite lucky in my diplomatic career.
በጣም ትልቅ ኃላፊነት ነው፣ ትልቅም ክብር ነው። ከኤምባሲው መስራታ ጀምሮ በዲፕሎማቲክ የሥራ ዘርፎችም እድለኛ ነኝ ብዬ አምናለሁ። ምክንያቱም እስከዛሬ በነበሩኝ የዲፕሎማሲ ኃላፊነቶች የመስራች ቡድኑ አባል ሆኜ ይገኛለሁ። ከዛም አልፎ በተለያዩ ሀገራት የነበረው የዲፕሎማሲያዊ ግንኙነት መጨመር በአዘርባጃን ያለውን እድገት ተያይዞ ይሄድ ነበር። በብራሰልስ፣ ሎስ አንጀለስ እና አሁንም በአዲስ አበባ የመስራች ቡድን አባልና መሪም ለመሆን ችያለሁ። የኤምባሲውም መመስረት በሁለቱ ሀገራት ያለውን ግንኙነት ያጠነክረዋል።
So this is completely a new story of Azerbaijan now that we are trying to bring to Ethiopia. And of course via Ethiopia to whole continent of Africa.
When did our relationship with Ethiopia and Azerbaijan start?
የኢትዮጵያና የአዘርባጃን ግንኙነት መቼ ነው የተጀመረው?
You know, Ethiopia started since 60s. We had Ethiopian students coming to Azerbaijan and studying in the different Azerbaijani universities. You know, during the Soviet Union, Baku, the capital of Azerbaijan, was one of the major academic capitals of the Soviet Union.
ይህንን በሁለት መልኩ ልናየው እንችላለን። አንደኛው መቼ ነው ይህ ግንኙነት የጀመረው የሚለው ነው። እሱም ከ60ዎቹ ጀምሮ ነበር። በዛን ጊዜ ባኩ የአዘርባጃን ዋና ከተማ በተለያዩ የትምህርት ዘርፎች የተካነች ነበረች። እናም ወደ 800 የሚጠጉ ኢትዮጵያውያንና ከ6000 በላይ የሚደርሱ አፍሪካውያንን በትምህርት ዕድል ተሳትፈዋል። አንዱ ጥሩ ነገር የነበረው ለኢትዮጵያውያን እንብዛም አስቸጋሪ አልነበረም። ወደ ዲፕሎማቲክ ግንኙነት ስንመጣ የመጀመሪያው ግንኙነት የጀመረው ኖቬምበር 2 1992 አዘርባጃን ከሶቪየት ኃይሎች ነፃ የወጣችበት ጊዜ ነበር።
Azerbaijan became independent from after the, of course, Azerbaijan became independent from the Soviet Union, and after the Derg regime fall in Ethiopia.
So since 2015 we know the diplomatic relationship.
በ2015 የዲፕሎማቲክ ግንኙነት እንደጀመረ አውርተናል። በባለፉት 2 ዓመታት ምን ተሰራ?
Well, first of all, you know, one of the major there is a diplomatic mission for every embassy, for every ambassador, and And the most important component of the diplomatic mission is to launch the interactions as much as possible between the sides. You know, I always say this is a very noble job because diplomats are bridge builders, and they do. Frankly speaking, I'm very happy to be a diplomat and represent my nation and my country, my state, my government, and of course my president, because you are given a task to bring the nations closer. And that's why when you do this mission, of course, the most important process within this mission.
ሁሉም አምባሳደር የራሱ የሆነ ዲፕሎማቲክ ግቦች አሉት። ከነዛም በጣም ትልቅ ቦታ የሚሰጠው በሁለቱ ሀገራት ያለው ግንኙነት ማስጀመር ነው። እናም እያንዳንዱ አምባሳደር ያለበት ኃላፊነት በጣም ትልቅ ነው። የተለያዩ ግንኙነቶችን ማድረግ ችለናል። እስካሁን ለምሳሌ ባለፈው ግንቦት 2017 ሮማን ተስፋዬ የኢትዮጵያ ቀዳማዊ እመቤት በነበሩት የሴቶች ስራ ፈጣሪዎች ማህበር የጋራ መግባቢያ ሰነድ በሁለቱም ሀገራት መካከል ተፈርሟል። ሌላኛውና ትልቅ ስራ ልንሰራ እየሞከርንባቸው ካለናቸው ውስጥ በአዘርባጃን የሚገኙ ከ20 እስከ 30 እድሜ ውስጥ ያሉ በንግድ መስክ ላይ ተሰማርተው የሚገኙ ወጣቶች ይዞ በመምጣት ልምድ እንዲቀስሙና ያላቸውን እንዲያካፍሉ ይደረጋል። ከዚህም በላይ በአዘርባጃን ከቅርብ ጊዜ ጀምሮ በቱሪዝም መስኩ ከፍ ያለ እውቅናን እያገኘች ነው። በ2017 ባኩ ዓለም አቀፍ አውሮፕላን ማረፊያ ከ400,000 በላይ የሚሆኑ ተሳፋሪዎችን አስተናግዷል።
In Azerbaijan, and of course considering that Azerbaijan has such an advanced airport and Ethiopia has such an advanced airlines, so you know in the future that would be a very good linking points you know to make our people even much closer, because you know Ethiopian Airlines is flying everywhere. Azerbaijan has a very advanced opportunities for the airlines to fly. So this is another area that we're going to discuss in the future. So you see, there are lots of opportunities that we're working on, and of course, the most important thing is engaging both business communities from both countries, and that's what we are now doing. And I really hope that soon we will have so many results that it will be even, it will take a lot of time to mention one by one every and each of it.
So your foreign minister has come. It was a first historic visit from Azerbaijan high officials, and by the time
የአዘርባጃን የውጭ ጉዳይ ሚኒስቴር በነበራቸው ጉብኝት በተለያዩ ዘርፎች ከኢትዮጵያ ጋር ለመስራት የጋራ የመግባቢያ ሰነድ ፈርመው መለያየታቸው ይታወቃል። በአሁኑ ሰዓት በምን ሁኔታ ላይ ይገኛል?
Well, it was in November 2017, so it was a very important and, as you said, historical visit. First of all, our political relations are excellent. And now we have to catch up with our economic cooperation. And this MOU, which is called Political Consultations between the Ministries of Foreign Affairs of Ethiopia and Azerbaijan, is a very instrumental document that will guide both sides in terms of analyzing, planning, and discussing the areas that we are going to actually explore in terms of the developing the bilateral relationships.
እንደሚታወቀው ይህ የተካሄደው ህዳር ወር 2017 ላይ ነበር። ሳልናገር ማለፍ የማልፈልገው በሁለቱ ሀገራት ያለው ፖለቲካዊ ግንኙነት በጣም ጠንካራ መሆኑን ነው። እሱን በመከተል በፋይናንስ ዘርፍ ያለንን ግንኙነት ማጠናከር አለብን። የጋራ መግባቢያ ሰነድ ግቡ እሱ ነው። በመጪዎቹ ጊዜዎች በርካታ ለውጦችና ጉብኝቶች ይኖራሉ። እነዚህም ምንና እንዴት መስራት ይቻላል የሚለውን የበለጠ ለማጥናት ይረዳሉ።
As I said, this is what I'm going to raise with them also, the visits, because all these ideas are born during the visits, all these important elements are being discussed during the visits, interactions are very important, we know each other more and more via the visits, so this is what is our strategy. Frankly speaking, I was very, very frank with you in terms of how we see. And of course, there is another component in our relationship, which is, of course, within the international organizations. We are interacting with each other, we are supporting each other, and of course, our diplomats, not only in Addis, also within the other international organizations, in UN, Geneva, or in other international destinations, we work together hand in hand. And I'm a strong believer of a very strong partnership and a relationship between our countries.
We heard in Baku State University you are planning to...
በባኩ ስቴት ዩኒቨርሲቲ የአፍሪካ ጥናት ማዕከል ለመክፈት ታቅዷል። ለወደፊትም አማርኛ እንደሚያካትት ይታወቃል። እስኪ አምባሳደር ስለዚህ ጉዳይ ምን ሊሉን ይችላሉ?
Yes, before moving to that, I would like to touch upon one area, which is the education area. Education area is going to be one of the most important areas that we're going to cooperate with Ethiopia. Our president has recently signed a decree on providing the scholarships to the non-aligned movement countries. And when it comes to our bilateral relationship with Ethiopia, we are going to soon actually, the process already started. So applications are being even sent already to Baku for the scholarships for the Ethiopian students, so they could continue their education. And this is going to play a very crucial role in our cooperation in the area of education.
ከሱ በፊት ስለ ትምህርት ትንሽ ብናገር ደስ ይለኛል። እስካሁን ከጠቀስናቸው ጉዳዮች ትምህርት አብረን ከምንሰራባቸው ዘርፎች አንዱ ነው። የተለያዩ የትምህርት ዕድሎችና ስኮላርሺፖችን ማመቻቸት ቅድሚያ የምንሰጠው ተግባር ነው። የአፍሪካ ጥናት ማዕከል በተለያዩ ቋንቋ መማማር ላይ ያተኮረ ሲሆን አዘርባጃን የቋንቋ ዩኒቨርሲቲ ውስጥ አፍሪካን ስተዲ ሴንተር ዲፓርትመንት እቅድ በጣም እንዳስደሰታቸው የዩኒቨርሲቲው ፕሬዝዳንት ገልጸውልኛል። በዚህ ዲፓርትመንትም ሁለት ቋንቋዎች ላይ ማተኮር ሲሆን በቅድሚያ ስዋሂሊ በመቀጠልም አማርኛ ይሆናል። ምክንያቱም እነዚህ ሁለት ቋንቋዎች በአገሮቹ ብቻ ሳይሆን በአገሪቷም ደረጃ የሚጫወቱት ሚና በጣም ላቅ ያለ ነው። ከዚህም በላይ አማርኛ አሉ ከሚባሉ የጥንት ቋንቋዎች እንደመሆኑ ሊጠበቅ ይገባዋል።
Now I would like to launch meetings with the linguists, let's put the language specialists, linguists in Ethiopia, especially the Addis Ababa University. We've requested already the meetings. So this is very, I would say, a very important area that we would like to start working. And of course, studying Amharic, studying the roots of the language, which has, as I said earlier, the ancient alphabet, very important alphabet that unique Ethiopian experience. This is I think Azerbaijan will help Ethiopia in introducing your language and culture to our region.
We know Azerbaijan is one of oil-rich countries and has also natural gas. And they have developed, your country developed based on natural resources.
እንደሚታወቀው አዘርባጃን ከፍተኛ የሆነ የነዳጅ ሀብት ያላት ሀገር ስትሆን ብዙ የሀገሪቷ ኢኮኖሚ እድገት ደግሞ በተፈጥሮ ግብዓት ላይ የተመረኮዘ ነው። እንደሚታወቀው ኢትዮጵያም ከፍተኛ የተፈጥሮ ሀብት እንዳላት ይታወቃል። እነዚህን በአግባቡ በመጠቀም ዘርፉ የአዘርባጃንን ልምድ ቢያካፍሉን።
First of all, you're right that Azerbaijan is a very, I would say, Azerbaijan has a very deep experience in oil exploration, especially the oil exploration. The oil boom and oil exploration in Azerbaijan started more than a century ago. And by the way, there is just a small hint that I would like to give you, that one of the first foreign business people who have profited from this business were the Nobel brothers. So, this Nobel Peace Prize that they are being given. So these brothers have actually profited from this business in Azerbaijan, and they made quite a big fortune on that. So it started more than a century ago. Azerbaijan has been a crucial country in the region in terms of providing oil to world, and I would say the most important country in the Soviet Union that has provided the Soviet Union with the oil, especially during the Second World War. You know, more than 95% of the Soviet machinery, including, you know, the planes, tanks, the cars, and the factories, everything worked with Azerbaijani oil. So our role in the region was not only crucial, our role was the most important, more than crucial. After the independence, Azerbaijan, different international companies got interested with Azerbaijan's resources, and of course the investments flew in, and the world's major leading oil and energy, let's put it, energy companies have signed with Azerbaijan the deal of the century. Of course, being successful in signing this deal of the century, so the major credit in this goes to our national leader Heydar Aliyev, who managed with his visionary diplomacy to attract the international attention of the international community, especially the international companies, to invest into Azerbaijan. And they came, they invested, and of course, as I said, the most important factor in this is the
ልክ ነሽ። አዘርባጃን በነዳጅ ዘይት አጠቃቀም ላይ በጣም ጠለቅ ያለ ልምድ ያላት፣ ይህም ከክፍለ ዘመን በፊት የጀመረ ነው። ለጎረቤት ሀገሮችና ለዓለም ከፍተኛ የሆነ አቅርቦት እንዲኖር ረድቶታል። ከዚህም በላይ አዘርባጃን ላይ ያለው ከፍተኛ ግብዓትና ማዕድን የተለያዩ ድርጅቶችን በአገሪቷ እንዲሳቡ ጋብዟል። በዚህም በዓለም ትልልቅ የሚባሉ የኃይል ድርጅቶች ከፍ ያሉ ስምምነቶችን እንዲፈርሙ ጋብዟል። ይህም እውን ሊሆን የቻለው ዋነኛው በብሔራዊ መሪያችን ሃይደር አሊየቭ ነበር። እሳቸውም የነበራቸው ዲፕሎማሲያዊና ፖለቲካዊ አቋም አቀራረብ የክፍለ ዘመኑ ስምምነት ነው እንዲባል አስችሎታል። ሌላኛው ትልቁ ሚና እየተጫወተ ያለውን የሰው ኃይል የተለያዩ ትምህርት ዕድሎችን በመንግስት ድጋፍ ወደ ውጪ በመላክ ማስተማር ነበር። ከዚህም በላይ በነዳጅ ያልሆኑትን እጥፍ እድገት እያሳዩ ይገኛሉ። ዓላማውም የነዚህን ኢኮኖሚ አካላቶችን ቦታ መስጠት ነው።
So Azerbaijan did not invest only into its own economy. Azerbaijan invested also into regional economy, because we believe that when the countries of the region develop, so the overall level of the development in the region will increase, which of course will contribute into further development of the region. So one of these major infrastructure project, one of the major investments were the infrastructure projects. First of all, the oil pipeline, the first oil pipeline and the longest pipeline in the region that has been built after the independence after the collapse of the Soviet Union. It was Baku-Tbilisi-Ceyhan oil pipeline that brings Azerbaijani oil from Baku all the way to Mediterranean Sea, and then is being spread to the rest of the world. So this is the first step that was undertaken. Then of course came the other infrastructure projects, gas projects. You know, today Azerbaijan is not only known for its oil and also for gas, for the natural gas. You know, there is a major pipeline that is underway, which is Trans-Anatolian pipeline, which will be extended by Trans-Adriatic pipeline. This is probably the most expensive project in the region, with the capacity to pump up about 30 billion cubic meters of gas from Azerbaijan to Europe. So we are actually starting to play a very crucial role in ensuring the energy security of Europe. This is going to be a very important project for Europe. In June, we are going to have an inauguration of the Trans-Anatolian pipeline. This is, of course, I would say, this is a product of the friendship between Azerbaijan and Turkey, and which will bring, vast, I would say, energy resources to region, and will make region more, I would say, more secure in terms of the natural resources. But of course, the overall economic policy of Azerbaijan that is being implemented under the leadership of our president is to make Azerbaijani economy less and less dependent on energy resources. So actually to decrease the share of the energy in overall GDP or economic growth of the country. Today, non-oil economy of Azerbaijan is moving or developing twice faster than the energy economy of Azerbaijan. So that is our priority, is to bring our non-oil economy into the major component or major share in overall economy of Azerbaijan.
እዚህ ባሉት ቆይታ በኢትዮጵያና አዘርባጃን ምን አይነት ምስስሎች በባህልም ዘርፍ ሆነ በሌላ ምን አይተዋል?
There are many. There are many. First of all, since when we have arrived to Ethiopia, the first thing what we saw in Ethiopia is hospitality. Warm hospitality. We felt really home. We felt being really well treated. We really felt treated warmly. Because, in my meetings with the different officials in Ethiopia, the first thing what they were always telling me, that feel home. And this is also a culture that we have in Azerbaijan also. We provide to the guest the best what we have. So this is what we saw in Ethiopia also. That's the major component. Of course, there are other different similarities. For example, the way we do the parties, for example. It is a very similar way of handling the parties or handling the evenings.
በጣም ብዙ ናቸው። የመጀመሪያው ነገር እዚህ ስንመጣ ያየነው የእንግዳ ተቀባይነት ባህል ነበር። እናም የሰው አቀባበል በጣም ደስ የሚል ነበር። ይህም በአዘርባጃን ያለ ባህል ነው። እንግዳ ሲኖርብን የተቻለልን እናደርጋለን። ከዚህም በተጨማሪ የተለያዩ ፕሮግራሞችንና ዝግጅቶች ስናዘጋጅ በጣም ተመሳሳይነት አላቸው። ምግባችን በተወሰነ ደረጃ ቢለያይም አቀራረባችንና መካፈላችን ሌላ የሚያመሳስለን ነጥብ ሆኖ ሊያዝ ይችላል። ኢትዮጵያ የቡና ሀገር ነች፣ አዘርባጃን ደግሞ የሻይ። ነገር ግን ሁለቱም ሀገሮች ሁለቱን የሚያቀርቡበት ስነ ስርዓት አላቸው።
But in terms of the culture, we're not that away from each other. Distance, yes, might be a little bit long, but, when you look how many similarities in the culture, then we say, distance really doesn't matter. What matters is how close we are. Mentality, of course, there are a lot of things that we are very similar in terms of the mentality. Again, it's I would like to mention lots of different things, but it will take a lot of time. So, cuisine, there are some similarities, and of course there are some when it comes to the cuisine, a very interesting point. The cuisine, the food, of course, is not really similar. We have different types of the food, but the way we handle the food, the way we share the food, the way we prepare the food, the way actually we present the food is very similar. Very similar. We actually make it in a ceremonial way, which is, it's really important. For example, you are a coffee country, we are a tea country, but we both have the ceremony. So we have a tea ceremony, you have a coffee ceremony. So you see, it's the components might be different, but the approaches are very similar. Yes. So that's what makes us really close.
Where have you been outside of Addis?
ከአዲስ አበባ ውጪ የት ሀገር ሄደው ያውቃሉ? ምንስ ባህላዊ ነገር አዩ?
I have frankly speaking, I have been not too many places in Ethiopia, which I'm planning to do it now, really. I'm planning to go to many destinations. Of course, one of the, I have been to Bahar Dar, I have been to Debre Zeit, I have been to the closer areas that are close to the Addis Ababa. But now I've been to Derdawa. But one of the really destinations that I would love to visit is Harar. Harar, we are culturally close with the Harar.
በእውነቱ ብዙ ቦታዎችን አላየው፣ ነገር ግን ካሁን ጀምሮ እቅዱ አለኝ። ከዚህ በፊት ወደ ባህር ዳር፣ ደብረ ዘይት፣ ድሬዳዋና ለአዲስ አበባ አቅራቢያ ያሉ ቦታዎች ሄጃለሁ። ነገር ግን ከሁሉም በላይ መሄድ የምፈልገው ወደ ሐረር ነው። ሐረር ከባኩ ጋር በጣም ጠንከራ ያለ የባህል ምስስል አላት። ሁለቱም የጥንት ከተማዎች መሆናቸውና በዩኔስኮ መዝገብ ስር መሆናቸው ያቀራርባቸዋል። ከዚህ በተጨማሪ አክሱም፣ ላሊበላ፣ መቀሌ የማየት እቅድ አለኝ። ስለ እነዚህ ቦታዎች በጣም ብዙ አንብቤያለሁ። ስለ ኢትዮጵያ ባህልና ታሪክም አንብቤያለሁ። አሁን ግን በአይኔ ማየት እፈልጋለሁ።
You know, the cultural proximity that we have between our two nations. Of course, I would love to go to Harar. I'm planning to visit Aksum, Lalibela, Mekelle. I told you I've been to Bahar Dar. So, you know, I really want I've read a lot about these areas. I've read a lot about the history of Ethiopia. I've read a lot about the culture of Ethiopia. Now I want to witness it myself personally, you know, these historical monuments, these historical places. And the kind of, you know, it's one thing is reading, it's just a really theoretical. So seeing by your own eyes, it's really a practical. So this is what I'm planning and really soon.
ከኢትዮጵያ ከመሄዶ በፊት አድርገው መሄድ የሚፈልጓቸው ቁልፍ ነገሮች ምንድናቸው?
You know, the specter of the relationship is growing. One of the achievements that I would really like to do before leaving is to broaden the specter of the cooperation, to bring more elements into the cooperation. That's I would love to achieve, because this is the founding team. So we are representative of our government, of our country, actually together with our Ethiopian counterparts.
በሁለቱ ሀገራት ያለው ግንኙነት እየሰፋና እያደገ ነው ያለው። ከመመለሴ በፊትም ይህንን ግንኙነት ከዚህ በላይ ማስፋትና ማጠናከር ፈልጋለሁ። በሁለቱም ያሉትን በኢኮኖሚ፣ በቢዝነስ፣ ትምህርትና ቱሪዝም ዘርፎች አንድ ላይ አጠናክሮ ለመያዝ አቅዳለሁ።
We are cooperating on the other areas, the tourism and the other areas, communications and etc. So if we just engage every area and we make busy every area so that the components within the areas start working, that is probably the major achievements that I would love to have before leaving. So, you know, our successes would come and see how this cooperation is a busy cooperation.
So which Amharic words?
ምን የአማርኛ ቃላትን ተማሩ እስካሁን?
Well, of course these are the famous words, and when I just came and landed in Addis, so I saw lots of similarities in the words. So for example, salamno and dene, so amesignalo. So these kind of words, there are some similar components.
በደንብ ታዋቂ ቃላቶች ቢሆኑም የተወሰኑ ተምሬያለሁ። ስማርም ከሌላ ቋንቋዎች ጋር ያለውን ምስስል ለማየት ይያለሁ። ለምሳሌ ሰላም ነው፣ እንዴት ነህ፣ አመሰግናለሁ። እነኚህ ቃላቶች አማርኛን ከሌላ ቋንቋዎች ጋር ያቀራርበዋል። ከጊዜ ጊዜ አዳዲስ ቃላቶችን እንደ ትንሽ እየሰበሰብኩና እየተማርኩ ነው። ቁጥርም ቢሆን እስከተወሰነ እችላለሁ።
Accumulating, you know, the separate words, and of course I know a little bit counting. So
እስከ 5 ወይም 6
yeah, something like that. But even more, because again there are some components that are emanating from the Eastern languages, and so probably this is. I'm also fluent in Arabic, so there are very similar words in Arabic. So that is bringing probably Semitic languages that are close to each other. First of all, I would like to add a couple of things about the Ethiopian cuisine, and of course the music. The music, I'm really in love with Ethio jazz. So this is really, you know, Azerbaijan is a country of jazz. We are actually hosting different international jazz festivals. So
አዎ፣ በተጨማሪም አረብኛ በደንብ እችላለሁ። አማርኛም ከአረብኛ ጋር በጣም ቅርበት አለው። እዚህ ላይ የተወሰነ ነገር እንድጨምር ቢፈቀድልኝ ስለ ኢትዮጵያ ምግብና ሙዚቃ ማውራት ፈልጋለሁ። ለኢትዮ ጃዝ ለየት ያለ ፍቅርና ክብር አለኝ። አዘርባጃን የጃዝ ሀገር ነች። ብዙ ጊዜ የጃዝ ዝግጅቶችና ፌስቲቫሎችን እናዘጋጃለን። እናም ብዙ ጊዜ ከአዘርባጃን ልኡካን ሲመጡ የመጀመሪያው ቦታ መወስዳቸው በጊዮን ሆቴል የሚገኘው ጃዝ ቪሌጅ ነው። የሚፈጥረው የሙዚቃ ውህደት ሁሌም ሳቢና አስገራሚ ነው። ወደ ኢትዮጵያ ምግብ ስንመጣ በጣም የምወደው ምግብ ፍርፍር ነው። እናም የኢትዮጵያን የምግብና የሙዚቃ ባህል ሳላደንቅ ማለፍ አልፈልግም።
And when it comes to food, my favorite is of course farfar, and I really enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, I know you love Ethio jazz, but from traditional music and from traditional Ethiopian dances.
ኢትዮ ጃዝ እንደሚወዱ ነግረውኛል። ከባህላዊ ውዝዋዜ የትኛውን ይችላሉ?
I tried to dance. Actually, it's in the beginning it was difficult, but then of course I tried some of them and it really worked. Of course, when Ethiopian dance is on the stage, it is represents various cultures, of Ethiopia and Ethiopia's regions. Because with the diverse culture, Ethiopia, of course, you don't have one type of dance. You have different types of the dance. But there is, of course, a general approach, general dance that most of the foreigners try to, which you move with your shoulders. Yes, that's the one.
ሞክሬ ነበር ማለትም መጀመሪያ ላይ ያስቸግር ነበር። ነገር ግን ደጋግሜ በመሞከር አሁን ይሻላል። የኢትዮጵያ ባህላዊ ውዝዋዜ መድረክ ላይ ሲቀርብ ምን ያህል ባህሎች በኢትዮጵያ ያሉ መሆኑን ማየት ይቻላል። ነገር ግን ሁሉም የሚያመሳስል ወይንም በብዙ ዲያስፖራዎች የሚሞከር የተከሻ እንቅስቃሴ አለ። እሱን በብዙ የባህል ቤቶች እንደ በ2000 አበሻና ዮዳቢሲኒያ የምናያቸው ናቸው። አሁንም በሚመጣው ብሔራዊ ቀናችን የኢትዮጵያ ባህል ውዝዋዜን ለማሳየት እቅድ አለን። የዛሬ 3 ዓመት የመጀመሪያችንን ብሔራዊ ቀን በብሔራዊ ቲያትር ስናቀርብ በሚገርም ሁኔታ አንድ ወንድና ሴት በአንድ ሳምንት 3-4 የአዘርባጃን ውዝዋዜዎችን ሰልጥነው በጣም ጥሩ በሆነ ሁኔታ አቅርበዋል። ይህም በሁለቱ ሀገራት ያለውን ትልቅ የባህል መድረክ የበለጠ ያቀራርባል። በተጨማሪም የበለጠ ውበት ይሰጣል።
During 1 week, it was enough. 1 week was enough when we taught, but of course 1 week of hard work, almost all day, every day. So 3-4 Azerbaijani dances that they have performed perfectly. Diplomatic corps in Ethiopia is still impressed with this performance 3 years back. We have different, of course, dances. Lezginki is coming from the north of Azerbaijan. There is Nazalama, there is Uzundara. There are different types of the dances. There is a Yalle. So you name it, there are many. And they represent different parts of Azerbaijan. They are being performed on most of the weddings, most of the cultural shows and events. So that is probably another component of a richness of our culture that helps us to understand closely the rich Ethiopian culture. So of course the dance is the most important element, factor, component of our culture that makes us lively.
So is there any music from Ethiopia that you want?
በመጨረሻም የሚያውቁት የኢትዮጵያ ሙዚቃ ለተመልካቾቻችን መጋበዝ የሚፈልጉት ካለ?
The song Almaz?
Almaz?
Yes.
አልማዝ የሚባለውን ሙዚቃ ታውቂያለሽ?
ማን ነው ዘፋኙ?
Well, it was, I think, performed by a person called Muhammad, very famous singer of Ethiopia. Why I mentioned the song Almaz? It was performed by as famous Azerbaijani singer Rashid Beyputov. It was performed in 60s probably, yeah. Yes.
Okay. We know that music.
You know that music. Yeah. It was performed by him, and actually I think he was also given an award for this song by Emperor Haile Selassie then in 60s, and he performed this in Amharic. Of course he didn't know the Amharic, but he just learned the things by heart. But that's a demonstration of a respect
በጣም ታዋቂ የኢትዮጵያ ዘፈን። ይህንን ዘፈን የመረጥኩበት ምክንያት በአዘርባጃን ሙዚቀኛ ራሺድ ቤሄባዳፍ የሚባል አርቲስት ወደ 60ዎቹ አካባቢ ተዘፍኖ ነበር። ለዚህም ዘፈን ከቀዳማዊ ኃይለ ሥላሴ ሽልማት አግኝቶ ነበር። እናም በአማርኛ ነበር የዘፈነው። ያው አማርኛን አያውቀውም፣ ነገር ግን ዘፍኖታል። ይህም ትልቅ ክብር የሚያሳይ ነበር። ክብር ለአማርኛና ለኢትዮጵያ ሙዚቃ ነበር። እናም በ60ዎቹ በጣም አዲስ ነገር ነበር። ከተቻለ ለተመልካቾቹ ማሳየት ቢቻል በዛን ጊዜ የነበረውን ገጽታ ማየት ይቻላል። ይህንን ሙዚቃ ባለፈው ዓመት የመጀመሪያው ቅርስ የተባለ የአማርኛ መጽሔታችን ምርቃት ላይ ያሳይተናል። ፕሮግራሙም በብሔራዊ ቲያትር ነበር።
With this performance, we showed first time this performance in last year when we inaugurated our first magazine in America, which is called Qars. And this song Almaz was on the DVD, played on the screen, and the event took place in the National Theatre. So the audience, especially the Ethiopian audience, they were really amazed. They really enjoyed. They even asked us to replay it again and again and again.
So, Your Excellency, thank you for having this conversation with us and for giving us...
የተከበረ ጊዜዎትን ሰውተው ከኛ ጋር ስለተወያዩ ላቅ ያለ ምስጋናችንን ማቅረብ እንፈልጋለን። የአዘርባጃን ባህል ያስተዋወቀን እንደምንቀጥልም ተስፋ እናደርጋለን።
Miss Betty, thank you so much. I really appreciate this initiative of yours. And of course, I would like to ask you to convey our gratitude to Nahoo TV, to all crew of the Nahoo TV, your management, and I really look forward, that we could work together in showing.
አመሰግናለሁ ቤቲ። ለዚህ ፕሮግራም ተነሳሽነት በጣም ማመስገን ፈልጋለሁ። በመቀጠልም ለሙሉ የናሁ ቴሌቪዥን ምስጋናዬ ማቅረብ ፈልጋለሁ። እናም ለባህል ትውውቃችን ከኛ ጋር ወደፊት እንደምንሰራ ተስፋ አደርጋለሁ።
In introducing every nation to another nation and vice versa is crucial. So I really thank you so much, and I really appreciate.
Thank you for giving this time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
እሺ ተመልካቾቻችን ለዛሬ ያዘጋጀንላችሁ ፕሮግራም ይህንን ይመስል ነበር። ሳምንት ደግሞ የአዘርባጃንን ባህላዊ እሴቶችን በተመለከተ ያዘጋጀንላችሁን ፕሮግራም ይዘንላችሁ እንቀርባለን። እስከ ሳምንት ሰላም ሁኑ።